Melinda Hill, and I have a comedy show called Tiger Lily. I found an alley out back where I asked people what they wanted to be when they grew up. This is All Growz Up. Please welcome my guest, Mandel.
It's not actually my name. It's Mandel.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be like something different every week. But I remember my brother and I would always do this thing where, like, if I wanted to be like a cop or something, and my brother wanted to be like the president, our beds were in the same room, and at night I remember he'd be like, "Hey, do you think I'm gonna be the president?" And if I was like, "No," he'd be like, "Okay, then I don't think you're gonna be a cop." And I'd be like, "Well, all right, did I think you're gonna be the president?" He'd be like, "Okay, then I think you're gonna be a cop." I'd be like, "Okay."
At what point did comedian enter in?
Well, comedian was funny. I really wanted to be a novelist, and I wrote a novel in college, and I was like, you know, I used to write short stories all the time, and then I got to a certain point where I was like, no one wants to read this. It's very hard to be like, hey, would you read this 300-page angsty prose?
Not enough sex in it?
Right, there was not a lot of sex. It was very true to form.
No photos.
But at first I was like, you know, with stand-up, you can write something, and like you literally can just come into a restaurant, you know, yell at people and make them hear it. And so you can ambush them in your creativity.
Oh, they'll listen.
After a while, you do comedy, and you're like, I am not qualified to do anything else. You know, you're like, I've been doing this for 9 years, and my resume is non-existent. You know, you can't be like, well, call this guy Bud who runs the Chuckle Nuts in fucking Milwaukee. He'll tell you I'm responsible. Like, there's nothing else you can do. So, you know, you do web series.
What is the weirdest, worst show you've ever had?
I once got hired to do a Hanukkah party in Miami by Birthright. And there was all these like drunk, rowdy Miami people, and they were going to light the Hanukkah candles, and then I was going to tell some jokes. And while they were lighting the candles, people started heckling them and throwing ice. And I was like, dude, if these people are heckling the candle lighting, they're really not going to be into the punchlines. And they were not. I did a show one time in Detroit, and a woman, she was like, hey, I really liked your show. Come outside. You know, I was like, oh, great. You know, let's play lip games. And I came out there, and she's like, look. And she had written my name in chalk all down the sidewalk. And she's like, I did the other side of the street too. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna get my camera, and we're just gonna document things. And I ran up there. And then later on in the week, I ended up making out with her. She came to another show, and I was like, that was her Wednesday persona. She's good now, though. Rain washed away the psychosis. I'm just gonna get down here.
How was the make out?
Pretty good.